It'd be an honor. Hopefully I get to take advantage of the opportunity, in the next couple of years and stuff like that. But, it'd be a blessing. I talked to a lot of teams. Like yesterday I talked to the Jets, Commanders, the Falcons, and the Seahawks. But I had 12 meetings on my first night, so that was a whole bunch of teams. So. I talked to the Houston Texans my first night, but it was a good experience. Talking to them and stuff like that. I have a lot of guys on that team that I know, so it'll be really cool. The meeting with the Falcons was great, but I got a good conversation with the coaches and stuff like that. We got to know each other more personally and stuff like that. So it was a good experience overall. I mean, honestly, probably just like the culture. They have a real good foundation. They have Coach George Smith that's there. They still have Coach Roger Harris that's there as well. So, I feel like the foundation, and like the structure of the program, it kind of makes a lot of great players. South Florida football is different. The culture is nothing like it. So, I feel like it's like its own little melting pot of like different talents, different type of styles of football and stuff like that. But it's all one. So. I didn't get a chance to talk to the Dolphins, but it'll definitely be fire, to play, down the street from where I stay. So it'll definitely be cool. So like the weight journey in Alabama was crazy. Coming in, I was 260 pounds, but that was a COVID-19 260 pounds. So I fluctuated. Played at my freshman year at 240, my sophomore year at 245, and my junior year at 255. But probably the best weight I had was probably my junior year.
What do you feel sets you apart and makes you the best passer?
Probably my athletic ability, my explosiveness, and just my versatility. Just being able to play off the ball, being able to play on the ball as well. So it's just many things that make me into the player that I am today. Yeah. I played on the URBO circuit, so I played for Nike Team Florida, and then later on I transitioned to play for Knight Riders. I played with Scotty Barnes, so that's a very big name, to play with. He's, probably just being on like a very high talented basketball team, and I got an opportunity to go to Colorado Springs for the USA mini camp. So just being around a lot of talented guys and stuff like that, it kind of like set my head on like what I wanted to be and like how talented you have to be to get where you want to be in life. So, no, I didn't get a chance to meet with the Raiders yet. No, I don't think so. Honestly, like every single day, well, first of all, we're close off the field, so we really just had a lot of fun. But we learned off each other and stuff like that. Everybody, all three of us are different in our own type of way. So we kind of just took bits and pieces from each other and just kind of molded into the game that we have now and stuff like that. But overall, we just had fun. So yeah. I'm just playing football. That's just how I play. So I don't intend to be dirty or nothing like that in my hits. I just play between the whistles and I just play 100%. Nah, I don't think so.
What do you think about Nick retiring?
It kind of hurt a lot of people's heart, because a lot of people think that you could coach college football forever. So, but you really can't. But I feel like he opened up a lot of opportunities. Touched a lot of hearts and touched a lot of minds as well. Of the players that he's coached. So.
You tell things were a little different this year.
You said what?
One thing you can say you learned from him.
Probably having the self-discipline that I have now. And, I feel like self-discipline builds a lot of character. And with self-discipline, you can go a long way in life.
Were you surprised, or did things seem a little bit different this year when you started doing the TV interviews every week?
Stuff from my freshman year to my junior year kind of changed a little. But I wasn't surprised. He's been doing it since before I was born. So, I kind of understood it, where he was coming from and stuff like that. So, if it was his time to go, it was his time to go.
T-Rob got involved in the defense this year. What did T-Rob bring? I know he's been there a couple of years, but I know he got a little bit more involved. What did he bring to the defense?
He brought a lot of juice and swagger, I'll say that. So, T-Rob, he is actually like my uncle. So, like through marriage. But we from the same place and stuff like that. So, just being around him, he held everybody accountable, made sure everybody was playing to their highest standard every single day in practice, and that transitions to the games.
Will he impact Georgia, do you think? I know he changed schools. Is that going to be something you think we'll see an impact?
Yeah, I feel like every school that T-Rob been at, he's impacted in a very good way.
How does that self-discipline impact your life on a day-to-day basis?
First you build routines, and then once you build a routine and a schedule, that carries on to like how you go about life and stuff like that. So, I took a lot of things from college, self-discipline wise. It kind of just makes you a man off the field as well. So. I mean, obviously the main difference between the next level and the college level is the talent level, of course. But you just always have to have that confidence stuff. You always got to put the work in every single day, because you're a professional at the end of the day. Like, this is your job. So I feel like that's something that's very important.
Dallas, as the teams are looking at you, I'm sure you're researching them and learning about them as well. What do you know about the Chicago Bears?
The Chicago Bears, they have a very their defense is really, from what I was seeing, their defense is based around their pass rushes and stuff like that. And so being a pass rusher on that team, you get a lot of freedom and stuff like that, and you get a lot of opportunities to make a lot of plays. So.
Do you know much about that roster? I mean, on defense, it's pretty young.
I don't really know too much about it. So. The only person I was really familiar with was probably Eddie Jackson, because he's a Bama alum. But yeah.
Dallas, you said 255 was the best win.
Yes, sir.
How do you do it this time of year when some teams want outside linebackers, some guys want defensive backs? Do you feel like that weight is versatile and you can do either?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably the best way I can move at, for real. And, I felt kind of powerful and stuff like that. And, compared to the 225 my freshman year by the end of the season, and the 255 I had my junior season, it was I could tell the difference for sure in the strength, the power, and the explosiveness and stuff like that. But, it felt good playing that 255 my junior year. So I feel like that could open up a lot of versatility and whatever defense, whatever type of scheme I'm in. So.
You felt just as fast?
Yeah, just as fast, even faster in my opinion. So, yeah.
Now, you said it was 260 when you came in.
Yeah. So I came in at I was a mid-enrollee, so I came in May, but I was post-pandemic though. So I had the little gut, a little chubby face and stuff like that. So I was 260 coming in, and then I lost all that. They call it baby fat at Alabama. So I was 240 by the season, and then I finished by the national championship. I was 225. So. You got to give credit to the receivers for sure. So Amari Cooper, C. Rid, Calvin Ridley, Pat Surtain for sure, Eddie Jackson, and who was that? And probably I'll say Josh Jobe in my opinion. So yeah. Oh, it's a. I don't like to say it's one specific person, but I watch a lot of people and just takes a lot of bits and pieces of how they play and kind of mold it into my own way. So guys like Daniel Hunter, Khalil Mack, Nick Bosa, Trey Hendrickson, and a lot of the dudes from the Dolphins too, like Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, and Van Ginkel. So it's a bunch of guys that I watch and try and model my game after. Repeat that. No, I didn't know him, but I was definitely paying attention to all the pipeline there was from Tuscaloosa to Broward and Dade County. So it was I paid attention to a lot of those guys, but a lot of those guys were skill guys for real. So I really feel like I kind of paved the way in a way for linebacker, D lineman, coming from South Florida, to be at Alabama and do what I did. It's just the culture. So I feel like going into this professional level, it probably won't be nothing new for me, in my opinion, because at Alabama, we trained as professionals. So just the day-to-day life, and just having a busy schedule all the time, and just being close by Coach Saban every day. So I kind of felt like that kind of prepared me a lot in a way. Nah, not really. I wasn't surprised, but I wasn't. It's kind of a both. So from how he was my freshman year to my junior year, I kind of seen a lot of changes and stuff like that. But I wasn't I was surprised, but like how it went about, I was kind of surprised in a way.
In what ways?
Like he probably would have cracked a lot more jokes and stuff like that. It started to be more player led, but it was always player led since he's been there. But like you could tell, like the players really had a lot of say so, and you know he was a lot more open to a lot of more ideas and you know what the players had to say and stuff. You know, but it was all good though. You know, he was still the same Coach Saban on the field, of course, but you know, but like you could tell the slight changes though for sure. The legacy that he left at Alabama, I don't think no other coach could do it, for real, in my opinion. You know, all the national championships that he has, and you know, all the professional athletes that he had in the NFL and stuff like that. You know, it's unmatched. So you know, like the culture is everything. That and the legacy that he set at Alabama is everything.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Washington. What would you say is one thing you focus on in reaching your best life?
Honestly, I feel like I'm the type of person I can never get complacent. So like even if I have a good game, I'm gonna still always find something that I need to work on and stuff like that. So you know, just really everything. You know, like I try and get better every day. Try and get better than I was yesterday for sure. But you know, it's a whole lot of things I can critique on.
Thanks, Dallas.
For sure. Thank you.
Scrappy sign.